You like that?
Alright, for sure.
All right. All right. Let me go get the division rankings. All right. Oh, okay. You're ranked 12. Wait, no.
Yeah. No, cause I beat Jaden. I was already ranked before I fought Jaden.
Yeah.
But
See.
I should be number 9 right now.
Yeah. Number. Yeah. All right. We finna start. All right, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, I'm here with Santos Viviano. Uh, yeah, it
Yeah.
is Viviano.
Yes.
I was about to say Santana. Viviano. He has recently won against a very known well person in PBC and in the middleweight division, Jaden Spark. So I'm here to talk about with him in the middleweight division today. How are you doing, Santos?
Uh, been a long day, but I'm glad you got this interview in. No, had to run some errands. It's the usual.
Yeah, all right, Santos. So, as your win from Jaden Spark, that's a big win right there. So now you enter yourself into a cave of middleweight fighters. A lot of fighters that are now they're very good, and you're one of
Mhm.
them.
So, like, my thoughts on that is everyone I fought, I fought Layden. I've been fighting nothing but known fighters, and honestly, I just been kicking them out, showing that the division ain't built for them. But yeah, I'm fine. I'm glad I'm in the top 10. I'm in the elite, and now I'm gonna show why I'm more than just an elite fighter. I'm the best of the best.
All right, Santos, and it doesn't stop right there, right? You're now in the top 10. Now you have some furious opponents. They're very good, in my opinion. You have Cameron, Dan Beevil, Kobe McDonald, Diego Rage. You know, all of those guys. Now you enter yourself in the division rankings, and
As a
who are you?
contender,
Huh?
as a contender,
Yeah,
like
yeah. As a contender, you enter yourself into that, and now, who are you looking to fight next in your next PBC fight?
honestly, if I know that I'm up next for a title, I want that rematch with Bodie Charlo. I feel like the first fight was a fluke. I had a rib injury, and he just kept on hitting my rib nonstop, and I still managed to drop him, even though I had eye problems back then. But it's cool if I can get the title shot. I'm pretty sure Austin Lee got rid of his pulled out his rematch clause. So I want to fight Austin Lee for a title eliminator for sure, or then fight the winner of Rage versus Ganales.
Uh, uh, Now, do you think that's a little bit too far? As Bodhi is the number two, and you are between number 8 and 10.
Uh, no, I don't think it's too far. Just cause the reason I don't think it's far is cause there's only two champions in the division right now, and I think that's perfectly fine for Bodhi to defend his title after he just got it. And then there's me versus him. The beef is there. The first fight already happened. It could bring a lot of people. I was just a rising prospect when I fought him. Now I'm a top contender.
Yeah, I do remember that fight with you against Boti Charlo, as Bodhi was coming off a loss against to Diego Rage. Um,
Mm,
yeah. Now, other than Bodhi, you have very good future opponents. I would say you have Cameron Golovkin and Dan Beaver. What's your thoughts on both of those guys, as they are near you as contenders in the division?
I feel like Cameron's a hype job. A lot of people overrate him just because he's able to beat other people who they think are better than me, but people are forgetting spars and real fights are different, very like different rascals fighting. And the fact that people think Cameron will beat me is I can't hate on it. People gonna think what they think, but I proved them wrong countless times. I've been the underdog for most of my fights, and the only fight I wasn't the underdog was for the Jaden fight, which is really the only understandable one. I'll put Cameron out. I'm the hardest hitter middleweight, and no one can prove me wrong about that.
Yeah, and if you do get through one of those guys, Which title would you be aiming for? Like, as the vacant ones, IBF, WBC, and I think those are the only vacant ones right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people want me to fight for the WBC championship. I think that's a fluke. I want to get the IBF. IBF just looks too clean. That's real, like, and it's just been a long dream of mine to get the IBF. But if I get the WBC, it's a belt nonetheless, and it's another one on my roster.
Yeah, and as like there's a lot of people in the middleweight division. Who you think is the weakest link there?
I already proved that was Jaden Spark. I already took him out. But the new weakest link, I'll say, is, let me look at these division. Oh, Toji Zen, he's the weakest link. Everyone is glazing him. I'll almost definitely prove he don't belong here. If I have to
Ooh,
go through a ranked defense, I'll most definitely beat. Ooh, I'll do Toji Zen in the worst way. I already fought him the first time and put him out. I'll put him out flash, knockout cold instead of just putting him to his knees.
ooh, and now like, what do you think about the upcoming matchups in middleweight as Diego Rage and Sergio are having a future bout for the IBO middleweight
Yeah.
championship?
Honestly, I'm looking very close into that fight, looking at the promotion, looking at both fighters. I want the winner of that for sure. If I can't get my title by then, I want to be the defense of the winner of that fight. IBO is a cold belt. I want that on my roster too.
Ooh, okay, and as you know, Santos, who do you think is the strongest there?
Who do I think is the strongest middleweight?
Yeah.
Me. Buford
You?
Chimes is a joke. Yup, Buford Chimes is a joke. Bodie Charlo is a joke. Who else is on these rankings? Give me a second. Who else? Who else? Let's see. Saint Santa Cortez. Saint Santa Cortez. That's a long term friend of mine. I'm gonna respect him. Austin Lee is a joke. Tank Lopez, Sergio Gonzalez is a joke. Diego Reyes a joke. Kobe McDonald a joke. Dan Bevel a joke. Cameron Goodluck of a joke. Terran Ramos is a joke. Kamari is a joke. Every middleweight is a joke, and I'm here to prove that.
Ooh. Okay, okay. And Santos, as yourself, you've been through some fights. I think I already asked this quick. No, I already did. I already did.
What
Um,
question was it?
no, it was like who do you want your next opponent? But I do have a new
Oh,
question.
yeah,
If you
what's up?
were to move away from middleweight, as you're not gonna do that probably, but if you were to move down or move up, which weight would you go to?
Um, to be honest, it's already mad annoying to cut to middleweight because I walk around at like 190. I'm cutting 30 pounds to get to 160. But it's a pain. But I'll most definitely go to super middleweight once Antonio relieves that division and fighting it. That's a division I want to fight in. But if, let's say, I go through surgery or I get an injury and my weight cuts drastically, me and Grant's been wanting to fight. I'll go to lightweight and I'll put him out too.
Now, as you know, there's a top five in the rankings. As you know, in that top five, we have Buford Chimes, Bodie Charlo, Saint Sata Cortez, Austin Lee, and Sergio Gonzalez, which is in all of order. So, what do you think about that top five? Who do you want to
Uh,
fight in that top five?
Austin Lee. I want that boy Austin Lee. He told me that he pulled out versus Bodie Charlo. We've been in the discussion for a fight. I want to take his number 4 spot. He don't deserve the top 5.
Ooh, okay. And any of the others at the top 10, we have Diego Rage, Colby McDonald, Dan Beevil, Cam Golovkin, and Tarant Ramos. I guess if you can include them there.
I'm not including him to the top 10. He's a joke. And Diego Rage, can't believe he struggled against him. Just another reason why Diego Reyes needs to be off this ranking. He's a hype job. It's the fact that he almost lost is crazy. I already beat Terran Ramos in an amateur fight. We had 2 amateur fights. I put him out in the first one, and I had an injury, so I had to pull out of the second one after stoppage. But that dude Terran Ramos is a joke. He needs to go to a different division. He needs to do what Ace Carter did and just leave. He don't. He's just holding up the division. It's basically just gonna be another Leighton Luciano.
Ooh, okay, okay, I see. And as you know, hold on, I forgot about the question. Hold on, I'm trying to get back in my mind. I'm trying to think. My fault, Santos. Hold on. Oh
I have
yeah,
to
hold
cut
on.
this part out.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I was thinking of that. As the number three, and number four are close, would you think Saint versus Austin Lee would be a good matchup?
Uh, no, Saint would maul him.
Ooh, and you versus Dan. I mean, no, Cameron versus Dan Bevel.
Cameron is gonna maul him, but Dan Bevel is gonna still get the respect for fighting a young fighter at his ripe age. So honestly, it won't be a mauling in my to be fair. Dan Bevel will put up a fight. Cameron will Cameron's gonna lose some rounds. He's gonna most of his rounds are gonna be dominant, but Dan Bevel is gonna make it competitive. But Cameron's gonna put out the unanimous decision by 3 points.
All right, and I have to talk about one more fighter that's on the divisions, and then we'll get to the last part. Colby McDonald. What do you feel about
Mm-hmm.
that fighter? As you know, his last fight, I say in my
Against Lang
opinion,
Pacquiao.
yeah, yeah, against Link
Honestly,
Pacquiao.
he is such a disappointment. He fought Ling when Ling
I'm
was a washed up
interview.
fighter. He was just coming off an injury, off a 3 year backlash, and then Ling couldn't even get a full fight, a full training camp, and he still lost that fight. He's not built for this division. He lost to someone lighter than him. Not honestly, I have zero respect for him. Jen Spark, he's gonna fight him. He's gonna put him out, and I'm gonna make sure he does that.
All right, and now on to the last part of the interview. Wait, hello.
Yo,
Okay, on the last part, on into the interview. All right, you have we're gonna do the top five. Describe each fighter with one word in the top five. First, Sergio Gonzalez.
next
All right, number four, Austin Lee.
pretender,
Number three, Saint Santa Cortez.
friend,
Number two, Boti Charlo.
fake,
Number one, Buford Chimes.
overrated.
All right, thank you, Santos Viviano, for this interview, and thank you guys for watching this video. Bye.
I have a good day.